This is a demo of what it looks like to work with us. If you start hiring us to do your social media and we start sending you videos so you can record them. A step-by-step process using the scripts we send you. They should have the script, action in the camera, storyboard, reference. And I'm going to break it down really easy for you to do this, okay? You already have the script. This is the way you do it. We send you the script, you record it, try to give us just one file or as little files as possible, and then we provide with the finished video, or your editor provides you with the finished video. You don't have to fight the script, you don't have to think of something different. It's being already researched, already structured, already proven. You don't have to do any extra work here. The recording is going to be the biggest variable because execution when it comes to social media is the best thing. You can have the best hook, and you can have literally the best idea, copy word by word, but if you don't execute it properly, it's not going to work. 3 things that I never want you to change. The hook is the first frame, the first word, everything that's said the first second the video starts. The format, which is the type of video that is being done, and the call to action at the end based on what we're looking for and the results that you want to get. This is super important to always have it. Then you can change, switching match, whatever you have it in the middle, but those things are super important. Now let's go into the hook. So the hook is the most important thing. People will not watch your video, the rest of your video. It can be the best edits, it can be the best anything, but if the hook doesn't capture your attention, if the hook doesn't entice someone to feel an emotion and be curious about what they want to watch, they're not going to watch. So it's 100% the most important thing as soon as someone watches and starts the video. So it has to be done properly. It doesn't matter who's speaking, it doesn't matter how they speak, it doesn't matter what the topic is. The hook is the first and most important thing. And I'll give you like a literally example that happened to us. The video on the left got 600 views. The video on the right got 100,000 views. So you can see in the middle, right? 3 minutes of plastic surgery debunked with a weird edit, with a beard, something, it flopped completely. Now it's here, this or that breast implant, age is better or worse. People are immediately drawn into this, and that's why it got 100,000 views. Also, you want to make the hook fast and clean as possible. So don't say the secret of how to do things. No, go straight to the point, directly to the point. That's going to be better. Then it goes to the format. In the scripts that we're giving you a reference, and you can see the format that we're implementing, and that is the format that you want to replicate exactly the same. So this, for example, it's a talking head video with a text hook on the back. This is a ranking listicle format. This is a green screen reaction format. This is a clone video. So those types of videos are also really effective and really good. I don't want you to reinvent the wheel. I don't want you to try new content. If we're trying new stuff, I want it to be one of all the videos that you're doing. Right? If you're just doing 12 videos a month, I'd rather you do 11 videos that are proven formats that have been tested before, and 1 test that you can experiment, you can go crazy. Because yes, that video could go viral, but it's highly unlikely if you don't have all the other things in place. Leave space for the graphics. So when you're recording, as you can see, you can leave the text hook above, you can be you in the center and the captions. You can also be a little bit more above, you can have space for the text hook and the captions. We want the elements of Instagram to be over here, okay? And if you notice, this person also puts it here. The elements start here, this is empty space, this is empty space, this is empty space. So this is a really good video with a text hook here at the top, text hook here at the top, text hook here at the top. These are the bare essentials. Again, I'm recording this video at midnight here in Bali, and I have my light, I have my microphone, I have my good camera, and I'm not even like presenting at the camera as a talking head video, but I want to look myself presentable. I want to have quality. Again, you're a high, powerful brand. You want to record yourself with the best light, with the best angle possible, and with the microphone, so it's better for the quality. And even though we can use AI to fix it, it's not ideal. The inputs will determine the outputs. Light, angle, microphone, energy, space in the frame, that's all gonna come up with a really nice video that holds attention and actually converts. The important thing is that you don't want to sound like you're reading from a script, because people are gonna notice it. People are gonna feel like, this is not so good. Take one is never the take. If you are a trained actor and you've practice your lines and you're able to denote emotions in a different and unique way, then you can try it one take and play with it. But since you're not an actor, you're a business owner, you want to take different takes until it feels natural for you to say the words. So I would always do like 3 takes in one go. You're reading it, then you say it 1 time, then you say it 2 times, then you say it 3 times, and then you actually start recording, okay? And you don't want to do the whole memorizing game because, again, you want to take out the mistakes. Do not do the whole thing, just do 1 line at a time. 1 sentence at a time. That's going to be the perfect balance, and it's going to give you really the emphasis and the momentum, right? Because when you're going at it and you're saying a good phrase and then the other phrase and then the other phrase and then suddenly you forget, you will get frustrated and you don't want that, right? So it's like 1 take at all. This method actually removes 3 things, which is really important: improvising, mistakes, and filler words. As, so. All of those things are not necessary because what we're trying to attain is value per second. This is how a video looks when there's filler words. This is a video that is chop, 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 chop without mistakes. If you have a cadence, if you have a style and you start fresh at the top, continue fresh during the whole video. That's super important. Another thing that why you should do more takes is there's going to be a motorcycle, there's going to be your kids coming up, there's going to be something that happens. So the more options you give to the editor, the better you're going to do and the better the result is going to come out. When you're recording, as you can see again with my camera, I am centered. That is what you want to do. And if you're doing multi-cameras, you want to stay centered. Unless you start the video on a different angle or the script tells you that it has to be in a different angle, you don't want to overcomplicate it. When you're doing locations, this is super important. When you want to create variety, if it's a talking head video or another type of video, not a listicle or not something that has too much graphics, but if it's mostly you can do multiple takes in different locations because it's going to help you actually keep these things engaging. So as you can see, it can be on the desk, it can be while you're walking, it can be sitting you towards another window or you outside. There's 2 types of videos, the talking head explainers and the emotional stories. You are the one that's carrying the entire attention and the story is the thing that drives people. When we're doing more of an educational video, it's going to be way more heavy focused on the graphics and on the elements that are on the screen. My brother is crushing currently with these types of face to the camera talking head videos because they're really emotional. They speak directly to someone's heart and they elicit an emotion. We're not talking about those for you. So we want to create videos that are way more educational and way more polished. That's why it's going to require more elements. It's going to require more effects. And this is going to be a quick example of how can you actually record. You record on the Edits app. You can pause between the line and you can do retakes and then you can export it at the end. So I'm going to show you here how it would look like. If you see it here, I start acting, I start talking, and then I pause, then I continue talking, then I pause again, continue talking, and I pause again. So when I match the whole video, it is 1 take without me having to change or move the thing. Instead of us getting 10 different files from you, we get 1 take from different cuts and different combinations, and that's going to be easier. Okay, you don't have to act when you're doing a format because the format has been proven so much. Yes, you want to have energy. Yes, you don't want it to sound robotic, but the most important thing is that you follow the format and you do it as close as possible. If you're changing the script, this is super important because it tends to happen. If we're talking and you find a phrase that you don't like or you want to change it, you have to say it in the video and you also want to change it on the script. And this goes back to one of the biggest rules for me, that this is a team collective effort and social media can become really stressful. The editor is mostly processing 2 or 3 of your videos at a time. So he's skimming through the video. He's trying to find the best takes. He's trying to do his job correctly and fast. He's skimming. If he doesn't find the thing, he'll cut it and do a mistake, or he will start asking you questions and you go back and forth. Versus you for 2 more seconds saying, hey, this is what happened, and then taking 2 more seconds in the script saying like, hey, I made this change. The operation managers, the project manager, whoever is going to relay that information to the editor. The editor doesn't have to communicate with you, and there doesn't have to be any extra changes and cuts. 1 take, 1 go, 1 type of edit, less changes. I love the clients who are thorough with what their videos want to be, because they are involved in the process. I'm highly involved in the content creation process because I know that I want the video to be successful. I know that I want the video to be exactly as I want it to be as the reference. This is the standard that needs to happen for a video to be really good. Yes, you can test the volume approach, but if you want to do focused delivery, it has to match all the standards. And you have to think of it as a Hollywood set, right? You become the actor, you become the star, the superstar, but you're also the coordinator director. But there's the director of the scene, the sound design, the camera, the editors. Everything is working together to make sure that we're providing like an excellent experience for you. So hope this helps. Hope this makes it easier for you to understand the scripts. Let me know if you have any questions. That is what happens when you get scripts done by us. So we can edit your videos, then we can post them on social media, and we take care of all the process when it comes to your social media growth. If you're making over $1 million a year, you're a founder or someone that's retired and wants to share and grow their personal brand, this might be for you. So make sure you book a call below. If not, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and see you on the next video.